Hello, it's cloth diaper week, still 2022, and it's day 2. This is about misconceptions about cloth diapers, and there are quite a few that I came across myself. When I started, I thought, wow, there's so many styles, so many brands, so many advices, and I was like, what to pick, what to do? I don't know where to start. And then someone, I don't remember who, explained like it's really simple. You have to have something absorbent, like a pre-fold or a flat or something, and a layer to cover it. That layer can be made of synthetic materials like PUL or TPU, or wool like this one. This is a really nice wool cover. This is a Magabi one size cover. This is the brand. It's really soft and stretchy and nice. It's a little thicker than poopy diapers, which I've talked about before, but it's really nice. So just something that absorbs the liquid and some layer, and that's a diaper. That's it. It's not complicated, but you can feel that way if you see different kinds. Like, all right, then we have the all-in-one. We have, all right, in this one it's all sewn in. I have an extra booster here, but it's all done actually. But here too, this is absorbent, and this is the waterproof cover. The same goes with other all-in-ones. Something absorbent, some layer to cover it. Pocket diapers as well, but then you stuff the absorbent part in the pocket, like some inserts. You put it in the pocket or even just here. And is that waterproof again, and it's done. It's easy like that. You can also use a fitted diaper like this. This is natural fitted. This is the absorbent part, and then it needs a cover. You can use what most people would call a standard cover, which is PUL or TPU, or you could use wool. But then some people say, oh, wool, that's complicated because it shrinks and it's hard to wash, and I'm getting holes or stains or I don't know what. But that was not my experience. I started wool because I had a really heavy wetter for overnight. Everything leaked when he was about 3 months or something. And people said, well, wool keeps your bed dry. So I started drying wool. And as you might have guessed from my previous video, I love it. This is actually the setup for daytime naps. It's a natural fitted with a many months wool cover. This is a shorty. This is just short legs. He's currently wearing a longie because it's colder weather. And this bad boy has held up for years already. This is my second boy, but this one was second hand, so I'm not even... I don't even know how many children have been diapered in this, but main thing is wool is also not complicated. I wash it in my washing machine on a wool program with wool detergent. It comes out clean. I air it out every night, after every night or after sleep, and then I can go for maybe 2-3 weeks, maybe even more, when it's not really, well, of course, when it's dirty, like soiled with poo, then you clean it a bit, like you clean maybe here some ridge with some soap, and then wash it again. But that never happens with me when I use this fitted, so that's easy enough. But the care for wool is not that complicated. My boys also wear wool and wool silk clothes, and wool silk is much thinner and more delicate, so you can get holes easily. But this is sturdy and nothing really happens. If you know how to deal with wool, of course. Another wool favorite is a longi. This is a longi by Huda, size M. This is pure wool. This is the brand, and it's really comfortable. You can use this like in the house. He can crawl on his knees on here, and it's really easy, and you don't have to wash it often, so I love it. So wool is also not complicated. Another thing that I wasn't sure about when I read into cloth diapers was that people kept saying you need a synthetic layer for your baby to have this stay dry feeling, because otherwise they will cry or they'll get rashes and stuff like that. This is athletic wicking jersey in a pocket diaper by Bebe Boo, and I love this print because my husband is a gamer. Anyway, you need a stay dry liner? No, you don't. You don't. For daytime, I use no stay dry material at all. I just let his bum touch cotton, preferably organic cotton, but cotton anyway, or maybe bamboo or hemp, but no synthetic layers. But I must say, at night, both my boys needed a stay dry layer to prevent rashes, because after 12 hours in their pee, and they are both heavy wetters, especially at night, the diapers are incredibly heavy in the morning, and I need this layer to keep his skin nice and normal. So I do use stay dry liners, but not for daytime. That's not necessary for us. Of course, for some it's necessary, but if you look into diapers, you can explore if it's necessary and then buy into it. All right, the last thing I'm gonna say, no, second to last thing I'm gonna say is about one size diapers, because when you look into it, you think, oh, this is called one size diapers, so you can use them from birth to potty. Most brands say that, birth to potty. But is it really? Because at birth, it depends on how big your baby is and how bulky the diaper is okay with you. If you don't mind that the baby's gonna have an enormous butt and his legs really far apart and stuff like that, it might work, but it's not really nice. This is the Poopy Diapers newborn cover, and it's really small. You can see it. It disappears behind my hand. And this is the one size plus version, the largest version, that is up to, I think, 18 kilos. But this one fits like really tiny newborns from birth to, I think, 3 weeks or something. You can snap this out still. Well, it depends, of course, on what you need underneath it, but it's really for tiny babies, and it looks so nice on them. While this might have happened, but worked, but you can see that it's much bigger. It's incomparable even. So, is it one size fits all? Is it one size birth to potty? Well, it depends, and I just wish that companies would be honest and say it fits from like 6 kilos onwards and not from 3 kilos, because my first son had really skinny legs, and these leg holes are, it's just, these are quite big still actually, where you can snap these down. But he had such skinny legs that it had to be so small, and for other babies, larger leg holes are fine, but it's just nicer to have newborn stash. But anyway, it's not one size fits all, so that's a bit of a stupid thing about cloth diapers, I think. And the last point is that I just showed you some all-in-ones that I use. These Thirsties Natural and these Bumgenius Elementals. And I'm from the Netherlands, and people in the Netherlands say that don't buy all-in-ones because they always leak and you can't get them to work, or they will leak when they get older, or they will, well, it's hit or miss with the fit. And well, partly it's right, because it is a bit of a gamble, more than fitted with covers, because the covers you can buy separately and you can see which ones fit best. But if you use some kind of booster like the Thirsties hemp booster, then even for heavier wetters it is possible to use all-in-ones. I must say though, it's not really like all-in-one now for me, because I have to use these boosters, so I can't just get it from the line and put it on baby's butt. I need this extra step to add a booster, and you have to buy them, of course. But I think it's a bit of well, misconception that all-in-ones don't work or usually leak or something like that, because this one works fine, this one works tremendously, so it's no problem at all. That was it for today. I have said a lot of things, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.